It was a sunny Monday morning when teacher Lena walked into the classroom and announced, "We have a special task today. There is a lost treasure in the school, and your job is to find it." The students listened with wide eyes. Ella, Mark, Kate, and Jack were particularly excited. "Where is the treasure?" asked Mark. "I can't tell you directly, but I'll give you clues," teacher Lena smiled. "The first clue can be found in the library." The students ran to the library and found a clue hidden between the pages of a book, "Where children play and sweat, the next clue awaits." "Hey, it's the gymnasium!" Kate exclaimed. They rushed to the gym and searched every corner until Jack found the next clue behind the basketball hoop, "A green oasis where things grow and flourish." "In the yard, near the flower bed," shouted Ella. When they reached the yard, they noticed a small box next to the flower bed. They opened it and found a letter. The letter read, "The treasure has been found, but it is not material. It is your teamwork and combined efforts." This was a lesson in the importance of working together and leveraging each other's strengths. The students smiled and realized that the treasure was within themselves. They returned to the classroom where teacher Lena was waiting for them. "Great job, kids! You found the treasure, the fruit of your collective efforts." And so the students learned a valuable lesson about the power of teamwork and community. The sun shone brightly as the children gathered in the schoolyard, their minds filled with excitement and curiosity. Teacher Lena, known in the village for always being cheerful and energetic, had come up with a brilliant idea to organize a treasure hunt on the school grounds. This was no ordinary treasure hunt but a task that would test their teamwork and ingenuity. Lena explained the task in more detail, and the students' eyes gleamed with excitement. "The first clue is in the library," she said, smiling broadly. As soon as Lena gave the signal, the children sprinted towards the library. The silence of the library stood in stark contrast to the eager footsteps and laughter of the children. The books on the shelves seemed to be waiting to be opened, ready to reveal their secrets. Mark was the first to find the clue between the pages of a book. It was a small note that read, "Where children play and sweat, the next clue awaits." "It's the gymnasium!" Kate shouted. Her hair flew as she ran ahead of the others towards the gym. The silence of the gym quickly turned into enthusiastic shouts and searching. Every corner and box was checked until Jack spotted a small piece of paper behind the basketball hoop. He handed it to Ella, who read aloud, "A green oasis where things grow and flourish." "It's the schoolyard, by the flower bed," Ella said confidently. They ran out of the gym, across the yard, and straight to the flower bed. Among the flowers and plants, they found a small box. Opening the box was filled with anticipation and excitement. Inside was a letter stating that the treasure had been found, but it was not material. The letter emphasized the importance of teamwork and collective effort. The students returned to the classroom, proud of their accomplishment. Teacher Lena was waiting for them and gave them well-deserved praise. "Great job, kids! You found the treasure, the fruit of your collective effort." This adventure stayed with the children for a long time. They learned that cooperation and the power of community are more valuable than any material thing. Ella, Mark, Kate, and Jack would always remember this day, and it served as inspiration for them in future challenges. But this was not yet the end of the story. Lena had planned the treasure hunt as part of a broader teaching program that would continue over several weeks. Each week, the students received new tasks and challenges that required their cooperation and ingenuity. The next day, the children received a new clue that led them to the school basement. The basement was dim and a bit scary, but they decided to face their fears together. At the far end of the basement, they found an old chest covered in dust. When they opened the chest, it revealed old items and photographs of the school's history. Lena told them that these items and photographs were part of the school's past, and their task was to study them and write a story about how the school had changed over the years. The children were excited about the new task and immediately got to work. They divided the tasks among themselves and began examining the old photographs and documents. As they wrote their story, they learned a lot about the history of their school and understood the importance of respecting the past. They also realized that they themselves were part of this ongoing story and that their task was to build a better future for the school and its students. As the weeks passed, the children learned more and more about the significance of teamwork and community. They noticed that each of them had their own strengths, and together they could achieve much more than alone. Lena was proud of her students and their progress. One day, Lena gave them one final big challenge. It was a complex task that required them to apply everything they had learned. Their task was to design and create a new playground for the schoolyard that would be safe and enjoyable for all students. This task required a lot of planning, creativity, and teamwork. The children divided into groups and began designing the playground. They listened to each other's ideas and considered everyone's opinions. After the planning phase, they set to work and began building. They worked hard and helped each other whenever needed. Finally, after several weeks of effort, the playground was ready. The opening of the new playground was a grand celebration at the school. All the students and teachers were present, and the children received well-deserved thanks and praise for their work. The playground immediately became popular, and everyone enjoyed it. Ella, Mark, Kate, and Jack were proud of their achievement and the fact that they could give something back to their school community. This final task taught them that working together and helping each other is the key to success. They understood that the real treasure was not just something tangible but also their community and the things they achieved together. And so, as the school year came to an end, the children knew that they had learned much more than just the content of the subjects. They had learned important life values such as cooperation, ingenuity, and the power of community. They were ready to face future challenges together, knowing that they could achieve anything when they worked together. Thus, the search for the lost treasure was not just an adventure but a journey that taught them lifelong skills and values. Their story inspired future students and reminded them that together we can achieve great things.